Hi everyone, this is Chris. Thank you for joining me. In today's video, we are going to make earrings and they're going to be super easy, super fast, and also lightweight because I'm using acrylic beads, so it's really lightweight. And this is what they look like. So let me show you this on a piece of paper. That's the first one. So this is how it looks. It's dangling, it's moving, it's not stiff, and it's colorful. So I have used 5 beads here. I'm going to show you this other one. Of course, I have the other side. I have already done the same thing with little flowers. They're also acrylic flowers, and they're all facing me. It's important if you want to use this kind of flower to make it face you and not make it face the other side. I'm going to use for this project these little glass beads. They're glass but tiny, so lightweight. And I'm going to use some of these because they're multicolor and I think they will fit all kinds of clothes you have. So I'm going to cut some pieces. Because they're quite small, I'm going to maybe add a little gold bead that I haven't used in here to make it look a little bit bigger. Then for the tools, you're going to use flat nose pliers, 1 or 2, because we're going to also add jump rings. So I'm going to take 2 jump rings, 1 for each earring. You're going to need, of course, ear clasps like these. I'm using gold because that's my favorite color. Of course, you can use silver. And we're also going to use, because I'm using 5 strands, you can make only 3, you can make much more. I'm going to use just 5, and I'm going to use these little eye pins with a ball underneath. You could also use, if you don't have those like look nails, use what you have, but you need to have like a stopper in the end. So you will need 5 plus 5 for the 2 earrings. You will need 10 in total. You're going to need some cutters, and I'm going to use also, because we're going to make some loops, I can't remember how this is called, but a loop maker, or yeah, this kind of plier. And that's it. What I like to use also, it's just optional. Sometimes when you receive them, they're crooked and it's not easy to make them straight again with your fingers. This plier with this plastic part here is going to help you do that. So you just need to press it in the center and then just pull a little bit, and it's going to make it flat again. Okay, so this is really handy. I've got these, they last a very long time. Now you've got some others where you can change these when they're really old. I haven't done that yet, and it's totally fine for me, and I've used them quite a bit. And as for the pliers and the tool, is going to be it. So let's get started. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, and you're going to use a marker for this. I would recommend using a permanent marker or alcohol marker. And you will take the mark out of it later using alcohol, is that we're going to put our 5 strands like this in a way that we want, because we want things to be a different height. So I'm going to use one plain one like this. It's going to be my longest. Then I decided that I would have another one a little bit higher, and this one a little bit more high, and this one here, and this one to finish it up this way. Don't make it too high because you need some little space first to put your bead and then to make your loop. So I like this the way it looks right now because it's, again, different height. And once you're happy with it, you're going to take your marker, make sure that nothing is going anywhere, and you're going to make a mark exactly where the other one, the shortest one here, finishes. You're going to make a mark to all your 5 strands, a piece of wire, and then you will cut exactly at this mark. So we're going to take our cutters. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to cut right here where my mark is. And you're going to do this to all of them. When you're finished with this first piece, you're going to take your other 5 for the other earring, and I would highly recommend doing this right now because if you do it later, you won't be able to do it very symmetrical. So you're going to take one of the strands here. You're going to do the same thing, of course, to all 5. You're going to put them side by side, and then you're going to cut them to make it even. You put this one back on the right and this one back on the left for the other earring, and everything will be set to then put your beads on. So this is what I'm going to do, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so I decided, it took me a while to see what kinds of beads I was going to take because they're not even. They have different, kind of the same shades, but not always the same size. So I tried to choose something that was very similar, except maybe these two. This one is much bigger, but that's the best fit to me. So I've used these and I've doubled them up for having a match earring on the other side. So I'm going to take one off. And I'm left with this. So I'm going to take my longer bead and I'm going to maybe go for the darkest. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put this one in. I'm going to add a small bead on top. And once you're done with it, we'll do the same thing on the other side, which means the longest thread, you're going to put the black, and then you're going to shape it so that it mirrors the other earring. Once you're done with this, you're going to take your round nose pliers. I got the name afterwards, and you're going to make a loop on this side. So it doesn't have to be a very big loop. I'm going to go like this. You bend it over at a 90-degree angle. You're going to twist it back on itself. Make sure that it doesn't go on the other side when you put your finger in, and then you close it shut. I'm just going to make it look nice, and you have yourself a loop. So you're going to do this on all 10 strands, and we'll come back to put our rings together. Okay, all our pieces are ready. It's time to put everything together. So I'm going to take my ear bindings. I'm going to open it. I've already opened the jump ring. So when you have a jump ring, this is more for beginners. You have, so the circle like this, you never open it like that. You need to open it parallel to each other. Okay, like it's facing each other. You open it this way and you close it this way. If you open a jump ring this way, it's going to make it more fragile and it will break over time. So I've already done that, and now it's time to put everything together. I like to start with the smallest one first on either side, and then I'll finish up with the biggest and the longest. Okay, I'm going to put this one here. And you can always change this before closing everything and see how it matches. I think I like the way it looks, so now I'm going to close it. I know this one looks ugly, but it works like a charm, and depending on where you live, if it's a bit humid, they're going to turn a little ugly. I'm sorry for that, but I don't want to change it since it's working really fine. And I'm going to put the whole thing now on my earpiece and shut everything closed. I'm going to put this back down here. And you're good to go. And you've got yourself a cute little bangle earring. Look at this. So they're all very different. As you can see, let me show you all this again. And they all are made on the same way, but they all look quite different because we've used different kinds of beads. And I like the fact also that they're multicolored, so they will match everything I want to wear. Of course, you could do this only in one color or maybe two colors. You could do this in black and white. It would be nice, gray, whatever color you want to choose. And again, put more strands. Here 5 I think is the right number for now, but you can use less or you can use more. And there you go. So please, if you like this video, give me some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me your comments below. Please tell me which one of these earrings do you like the best. If you want me to show you how to put the flowers together, just let me know and I will show you that because it's very simple as well. And also click the bell button to get notified every time I post a new video. And also please share on social medias. This is very important. So thank you for being with me and see you soon for other videos. Take care. Bye-bye.